Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says stakeholders have to shift operations to become more crisis resilient. While addressing the opening session of the Global Tourism Resilience Conference on Wednesday, Mr. Holness said the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the need for increased resilience in the tourism value chain.
This entails integrating the latest research findings, innovations, and technology to create sustainable tourism practices. It requires a shift to more sustainable consumption, production, and energy use practices. It is crucial to invest in human capacity building and support small businesses and local communities to achieve competitiveness and to ensure equitable economic growth.
He adds that public-private partnerships are required to support transformation. Meanwhile, Mr. Holness says there are strategic opportunities for Jamaica to partner with countries in Africa to grow tourism.
African and Caribbean tourism trade model presents a tremendous opportunity for both regions to achieve shared economic growth and development, create jobs, increase bilateral investment, and improve infrastructure. This model will also enable the exchange of best practices, sharing of experiences, and identification of new opportunities for growth and development.
Development economist Dr. Nelson Chris Stokes says he is not surprised at the downward trend in inflation locally. He says the sustained reduction in food and commodity prices will continue to trickle into the price of goods and services. On Wednesday, Statin announced that the cost of goods for the 12 months leading up to January 2023 was 8.1%. This is the lowest percentage increase since about September 2021.
I've been interested to see how that breaks out. I do expect that there are two major things. The energy prices have rolled back materially, and the international logistics costs, the food prices internationally have actually rolled back in many cases to pre-pandemic levels. So I do expect to see a moderation and a reduction in inflation, to the extent that the exchange rates have moved but have not been out of control. That will also help to moderate the impact of the exchange rate on domestic inflation.
Inflation peaked at 11.8% in April 2022. To curb inflation, the Bank of Jamaica BOJ has been increasing the policy interest rate, except for in December. The rate now stands at 7%. The next decision on interest rates will be made on February 20. The BOJ has indicated that inflation should return to its 4 to 6% target range by the end of the year. The US dollar is being sold for an average $155.16. $117.03 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average selling rate for the pound is $188.60, while the euro is being sold for $166.11. And to the stock market now, the JSE index gained 1,644 points today, while the junior market index lost 12 points. Leaders include AMG Packaging and Paper Company, Stanley Motor, JMMB Group 7.25%, CAC 2000, and Blue Power Group. Decliners include KLE Group, First Rock Real Estate Investments US dollar shares, JMMB Group 7.15% CR Preference shares, Sterling Investments US dollar shares, and Sagicor Select Funds Manufacturing and Distribution. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.